This is annoying. Just woke up from a nap, as is tradition, for... Why is it that... Not every video, but almost, just about every fucking video on this channel, I just came out of a sleep. I am not the kind of person that you want to have a conversation with if you just woke me up. Nope. Terrible idea. We have the cup of coffee. It'll inevitably be cold by the time I get whatever point it is that I have across. We don't have a cigarette rolled yet. Usually I do that while the coffee is being made, and I slacked. But my mind's not really in it right now. So, I don't have a dating life. It doesn't exist. There is none. There is no dating life for me. There is none whatsoever. Zero. Okay? Now, this is not due to lack of desire or even the attempt. I'm a feral woodland creature. There's a really, really cute girl at the damn dollar store that I go to, where I usually buy pretty much everything that I consume. And I can't, no, there is no way in hell I'll be able to formulate words to try and ask her anything. And this is a trend with any human being. I'm not communicating with you. Now, worst part is she works her ass off. She's probably going to be one of the managers there. And as someone who knows everyone that works there, Well, this isn't about the cute chick that works at the dollar store. I didn't want to make this video because it was unnecessary. Yesterday I tried, and yesterday it just turned out to... I was very heated. And I was so heated that I said some things in the recording are pretty disturbing. So with my lack of dating life, and my, libido of a teenager that just needs to die and let me just admit that I'm old, but it refuses. I am on lots of dating sites. Lots of them. Pretty much, if it has a rating of over 4 on Google, it's probably installed on my phone. I probably use it. Including Facebook dating. I've used these dating apps so much that they've gone, well, your requirements that you set no longer, there's no one left in the radius or of the age group or of the whatever. We're gonna have to expand that if you want to continue to use the app. And then I usually say, yeah. What's a little bit... I'll date long distance. I don't give a fuck. But now it's showing me, like, suggestions of people in, like, Pennsylvania, New York, Kentucky, Tennessee. We're going too far out here for me to have swiped through all the people and have not made any progress at all. Yeah. It's not to say there haven't been a few matches. There has been some, but not many. I mean, I know I look like this. I've been wearing this shirt in every video that I've made on this channel, and there's over 20 of them. Why? I live outside, essentially. Why waste the clean clothing? I have the clean clothing. It's right there. Also, it's in a giant mound. I go to the laundromat, and I do laundry, and then I bring it home, and I leave it in the garbage bag, this huge garbage bag that I hauled all the dirty laundry in. Now it's full of clean laundry, and then it gets put in the corner, and then that's where it exists. I'm not gonna get all dolled up for fucking a video in which I talk to myself. No, that's dumb. I'm not gonna find love on YouTube, just like I'm not gonna find love going up to the tiny place that I live next to, which is literally classified as a village. I'm not, no. And there's not going to be no special girl that just randomly gets lost and shows up somehow gallivanting through those woods, because not even I would try to travel through those woods unless I had a couple of drinks or was chasing something, either to catch it for safety or to catch it for it to not exist anymore. Well, I started talking to a girl. He still confuses the fuck out of me. I don't care what you are, but it's still just, my brain does not comprehend that properly. I can sit here and drink and then come up with advanced equations for no reason, other than I'm trying to make wiener dog armor, and then, because I have wiener dog, I'm trying to make wiener dog armor, and then I'm like doing like advanced shit, and I'm drunk as fuck, and then the next day I wake up and I'm like, I fucking hate numbers. How did I even, and then it's right. I don't know what that was about. Oh yeah, my brain is a smart thing that I don't think is smart. There's just too much going on inside of it. When I drink or take medications, it slows it down. It allows me to process a little bit more data before the flood of data is replaced by a flood of data. So I started talking to this girl. I don't even remember what app it was. Guy. Their pronouns were he, they, I think. I feel like a dick because I don't remember. But they didn't act like their pronoun. They didn't look like their pronoun. They weren't trans. They had no intention of transitioning. Whatever. I mean, if you want to make things more confusing for yourself and for others, that is your prerogative. I will do my best to respect it, but that does not mean I understand it. Okay? So we start talking, and turns out they have a boyfriend. But my friend's cool with it. We have a little bit of conversation, and the boyfriend is more feminine than she is. Let's just put it that way. Dude does not have any balls on him. I mean, he does literally. I'm trying to speak figuratively. Let's just say if the three of us were in a room, he would request that there be a cuck chair. Me, I'm not that way. Very possessive, very aggressive towards people that are coming at my partners in ways that I don't like. Now, I understand that people are individuals and I don't own my partners, but here's the thing. If we've already discussed and had a conversation about hard limits, you know what I'm saying here? Right? You know where we're getting? You know, we're getting somewhere, finally. Fucking 11 minutes into the fucking video, we're finally getting somewhere. We keep talking a lot. Dude has excuses to why he can't communicate with her all the time, why he can't see her. There's just... Dude's doing something else. Alright? He is. I could feel it in my gut since the fucking beginning of the damn conversation. So, alright. Chick is clingy as hell. She wants and craves attention. I am the same way, so we are in constant communication for weeks. Alright, that's cool. At one point during this span of time, we are becoming quite attached to each other pretty swiftly. That's fine. I don't really care about that. I have no issues or qualms with it. When you've been alone as long as I have, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And either they're going to be cool with it too, or they're going to tell me to pump the brakes. You know what I'm saying? But they were cool. Like, everything was cool. Everything was cool. And then one day they have to ask me this question. They drop this fucking question, which hit my hard limits. You know, that's when it was brought up and discussed. They said, okay, hey, do you mind if I, only on the internet talk to and mess around with people? To which I replied very bluntly and in detail, like, so I mean, like, and what I mean by in detail, you couldn't mistake what I was saying. No. I'm not that guy. You want someone that is that guy? I understand that you're dating some dude that doesn't actually want to be with you and is, neglecting you, and blah, blah, blah. Well, Mr. Cuckchair, that's a little bit different. I'm not ever going to be the guy that sits in the fucking cuckchair. No. I see a man touching my partner, or, in any way that is inappropriate, and my partner is allowing it to happen, I am going to literally beat the living brakes off of him. I don't give a fuck. Don't care. I could be walking towards the situation. They could notice the situation, like me approaching, and my partner could turn to me and say, hey, we're broken up now. And I don't care, principle. This is principle at this point. Nope. I'm grabbing that dude by the dang trachea, and his face is going somewhere hard, solid, quickly. I know I'm small. The only fight I've ever lost was when I died. I fought death a couple of times, and I fucking came back from it. So I don't give a shit. I don't. Maybe it's the German, maybe it's the Native American, who fucking knows? But there's something in me that just wants to do fucking battle. So she knows I am not okay. There's no reason. There's no reason for you to be entertaining other males on the internet. It's not a work situation, by the way. Let me add, it's not an OnlyFans or a Fansly or a Patreon. It's not a situation like that. No, this is just a, hey, if I meet another dude on another dating site, and then him and I like start talking, can we like, and I'm no. And then she said, romantically or sexually? Like, which one am I not okay with? Fucking both. Ding! That line was drawn in the sand. No, it was etched in the fucking concrete. That line was there. And I get this, I don't know, she starts not texting me as much, right? I'm not a dumb person. I send a couple of texts, hey, you okay? Like, you alright? Like, oh yeah, my period. Just don't feel well. Okay. We've been dating for, a couple of weeks, or whatever you want to call it. We've been a thing for a couple of weeks, Sure, that is an inevitability. It's bound to happen. All right. Well, if you need me, I'm here. One night, we got on Discord call together, and she played YouTube videos through the Discord shared watch, and we did this for hours, and then she wanted to stay on the phone while we slept. I don't sleep like that. I agreed for her comfort, and I literally laid my phone on my chest and listened to her mumble and make strange noises or whatever all night long until she woke up for the next readying of the day. I dozed off maybe briefly once or twice, and then I heard her wake up in my sleep, woke up, and messaged, hey, you alright? You alright? Yeah, I'm okay. It's like, alright, just making sure, because, alright, now I'm back to just, you don't just do that for someone you don't give a shit about. Like, that's a fucking, honestly, that's an annoying task. Especially for someone that I'm not ready for sleep. I don't sleep well as it is. I can't play YouTube on my phone now. Now I got a Discord call. But I did it all night long. Yeah, all fucking night long. That's cool. It's whatever, It was a thing. If it helped her to make her feel better and it made her feel more comfortable. Awesome. After she woke up the next day, we talked and everything was cool. Cool. Then, another day goes, and then the responses just become bland. Like most times, if I match with somebody on the internet and I message them and they hit me with the good old 1 or 2 word text. How the fuck do I formulate a sentence based on nothing? You don't. And then sometimes you can try and take it in a completely different direction and then come up with a question or, come up with an idea, or you can send a meme, or you can do something to try to coax a conversation out. No, it's just usually like, LOL. Great, I'm supposed to be able to respond to that. At this point, I give up in the conversation exchange. That match is now gone. Goodbye. Farewell. Sayonara. Have a nice day. So she starts getting kind of funky like that for a day or so. Then Valentine's Day comes. And, you know, I dig through the internet long enough to find a collection of several Valentines that were basically Valentine's cards, but they were memes. But I selected them as well as I could. I searched and I dug, and one of them was even just, I just Googled a picture of a man holding a trout. It had nothing to do with Valentine's Day, and I stuck it in the middle of the Valentines. You know, there was, I don't know, maybe 7 of them, and you know, in a group. So there was, you know, there was a bunch of random, just, you know, collection of memes that Valentines. You know, a lot of them were cute, some of them were funny, some of them were dumb, whatever. And there's just a man holding a trout. I thought was funny. She made no comment on any of this and just said thanks. Something's going on. Something's going on. I know something's going on. Rather than be an adult and have a conversation, you know, we're just going to play this game now. Well, the good morning texts, I'm the kind of person that'll text you first thing in the fucking morning. I'll wake up before you do just so I can send you a sweet text message telling you, hey, I hope you have a great day and a great morning, and I hope you slept well, and blah, blah, blah. And I'll do this every day. And I'll do the same thing for every evening. You know, hey, good night, like, you know, I hope you sleep well, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes I say something weird, you know, as a joke or quip or whatnot. And Jonathan, I'm smoking, buddy. You need to get away from the cigarette. Chungus, I don't know what your malfunction is, but you need to stop malfunctioning just long enough for me to finish the damn video, which is already running way too long. As always. So yesterday I decided I'm not going to, you know, no more good morning message. Nothing. Same with the day before. Eventually she did message me and we did have a short exchange. She was having a panic attack at work. So I video chatted with her and talked her through anxiety. Because I have anxiety. And I said, and it was, I don't know, the call was, there was 2 of them. One of them was over 49 minutes long, you know, of me trying to console and calm this person down. If I care, I'll do whatever the fuck I can, you know? Well, yesterday I get this damn fucking message. I'm not gonna look the message up. I'm not, because I'm not gonna say it verbatim. I'm not gonna read it verbatim. Basically, all it said was, hey, I'm just wondering if it's okay if I, like, you know, talk, you know, do the whole internet, you know, messing around thing with other people for experiences. I like meeting new people and I like experiences. No, you're an introvert with horrible anxiety. I know this because we have been communicating with one another all day, every day, and most nights until like 5 o'clock in the fucking morning for weeks now. I know this. No, that is not the case. But you know what? You knew already this was the line in the sand that I had placed there. You know, I don't really give a shit about the cuck boyfriend. He didn't want her anyway. He was going to disappear. He was. Guarantee you. I guarantee you he will disappear. It doesn't matter about him, but now she's bringing this up. Essentially been ignoring me for the last 2 days. We hadn't talked, like, the first, 4 days or so, we talked very sexually once in a while, She was a very, sexual person. I am as well. You snap your fingers, it's go time. I'm down. Fuck yeah. So there was exchanges, photographs, and whatever, and conversation, for, the first, while. And then, that petered off, and that's okay, because I'm not going to push that kind of situation on someone that I'm with. No, if they want to initiate and engage in such activity, I was hoping that by that point they knew it's basically hey. And I'm like, yep, down. Pretty fucking simple. No. So, the ignoring me for the last couple of days, and then this message going on about, oh, I like to meet new people, and I like new experiences, and blah, blah. You can get on fucking any myriad of porn websites and see dudes playing with their penises. You have no connection to them, none, no emotional connection. You don't know them. There you go. You can enjoy this person's penis while you pleasure yourself, whatever the fuck it is. You want these new experiences. No, you want to fuck around with other people. Okay, fine, I said. But I'm walking out the door. See ya. that was basically it. Sure. Go ahead. Bye. I'm out. You were warned. You already knew that this was a hard limit. And you didn't give a fuck. You didn't. And if you did, you didn't put it through your head to think about how I would feel about the situation. Right? Cool. That's cool. Yeah, go ahead. Do whatever you want. I don't own you. But guess what? We are no longer a thing. And that is not going to ever recover either. There is no chance of it becoming a thing again. No. Because I may have been born at night, but it wasn't fucking last night. You've already been doing this. You've already been doing this. Before you sent me this message last night, you've already been doing this. Tell me you weren't. You have. You already have been doing this, and that's exactly why the messages kind of went bloop bloop. They petered off and became pretty much non-existent, because you're already communicating with other people. Shit, I don't even remember what app that we met on, because you know what? After we started actually talking and becoming something, I immediately uninstalled the app. I felt that it was no longer necessary for me to have installed on my phone. Right? Isn't that what the whole point of these apps generally is? If you're there for making a connection that you want to last, you don't keep the app on your phone. It's like couples that are like serious relationships, but the girl is still on Tinder just because she likes to swipe through the people or something. That's a crock of shit. That's a crock of shit. Or the guy, if the guy has Tinder on his phone, whatever. It doesn't have to be one-sided or the other. It can go both ways. It can go fucking both ways. But you've already been doing this. Then you asked me about it. You already knew what the answer was going to be. Holy mother of fuck. I ate every anxiety pill I had remaining. Now I'm out till the 25th or 26th. I don't care. I put myself into the sleep place. calm myself right the fuck down. I put myself to sleep. When I woke up, I put myself back to sleep. And I did this repeatedly. And now I'm at the point where I can't sleep anymore, and I'm out of those medications. So now I just woke up from sleep. Stuck in a place of horrible depression. I have no desire to play my video games like usual. I have no desire to do anything. No, I have no hunger, no appetite. Nothing. And I'll be like this for a couple of days, probably. When I say I've been alone for a long time, I mean it. Sure, I've had sex with a chick, like, for a night or a weekend or whatever, and that was it. Well, it's been like 6 fucking years. And then I let myself open up a bit. I start to get attached to somebody. Just to get stabbed right in the fucking back. What the fuck? I blocked her immediately after I sent the response of, yeah, sure, have fun, goodbye, I'm out. And I blocked her immediately, but I was in a group chat with her and the cuck boyfriend, and she tried to message there immediately, but when I opened it, it said that I couldn't read the message because that person had been blocked, so then I left the group chat. She hasn't figured out that I unblocked her today, or she just doesn't give a fuck and never cared anyway, and it was all just pretend. And she also hasn't hit me up on Discord or my YouTube channel, which she has. She has not made any attempts to reach out. When she does, I will not receive her the way that she wants me to. Sorry. You've just done this. Once you do something like this, you're going to do something like this again. Or you're just going to continue to do it and then just tell me that you're not doing it. And then it's just going to be a whole cycle. The trust is gone completely. Goodbye. Now, I know my worth. I know I'm not the greatest. I know I look like this. But you know what? I'm worth something. You know what I mean? Like, I will find... When I hit 40, another fucking 4 years, when I'm 40 years old, I'm still going to look just like this. Which isn't great, but you know what? My family, the males, we age immaculately. Yeah, my hair is already basically silver, and it's going to continue to go gray, but I ain't going to be bald. No. I'll probably have quite a bit more money in my pocket. And I guess I can just go find a bar to sit in and waste money drinking when I could just drink at home with somebody. You know, like, hey, we're dating. Why go out when that's expensive when we can buy more and we can sit here in my forest and light a couch on fire or make something explode or I know you're not supposed to do this while drinking, but we could shoot some things. We could do whatever the fuck we want. We don't have to sit at a fucking bar surrounded by a bunch of strangers paying, 2 shots is equivalent to a fifth of fucking booze. Why the fuck? We could do this the right way. We could have, what the fuck? Come on now. It's all... You ruin the trust. You ruin the trust, and the trust, sometimes, you can earn trust back. But when it comes to a situation like this, no. The trust is gone. It's gone. It ran out the window. This window. Somehow. It went right through it. And then down into the forest. Got stuck in a rose bush. And then made itself bleed as it escaped. And then it's never going to come back. It's gone. It's fucked. It's fucked off. Right? It fucked right off. I wish I had a wisdom to close the video out with. That's how I typically do. But I don't. Here's to going back on all these dating apps, just mindlessly swiping to make matches with people I'm not physically attracted to. Which, don't call me shallow. That's an important part of a relationship. Some kind of physical attraction is important. And if you don't believe that, you're a fucking naive, ignorant idiot. There's a rare couple of people in the world that, can look beyond appearances, but it's not the general population. So now I get to go back on all these stupid fucking dating apps, swipe through these fucking people endlessly, getting more and more depressed every swipe, just to match someone that only responds in 1 or 2 word texts. And then eventually just I feel depressed and sad, and I just lock the phone, toss it over on the bed, light a cigarette, sip my coffee, contemplate how mycelium spreads on the downed oak log in my backyard, and whether or not I'm going to see velvet foots or maybe oyster mushrooms this year. Or why are there so many boletes, but they're all different cool colors? And then if I find one, is it going to bruise yellow or is it going to bruise blue? Will I find waxy caps this year? Those are cool to find sometimes. How about coral fungus? That's where my mind plays it's going to go. It's woodland things. How strong is my sassafras roots going to be this year? That's a good question. I could dig some up right now. We got a warm spell. Hang them. They'll dry eventually. Make some tea. I don't know. It's just coffee, but man, what I would fucking give for a fifth of vodka. Just get fucking hammered. Shut the fucking thoughts off in my head for a minute. Just a minute. I wish I could say that I would take a nap. But when I drink, it's like I'm having energy drinks, so I'll just be awake, getting shit-faced drunk until I run out of booze. Then I'll pass out. Don't you sneeze in my coffee, Jonathan. That would make me very upset. Yeah, exactly. I knew that was coming. It's almost like I'm some kind of knower of information. Yeah, no wisdoms this time. Too sad. Oh well. Hey, I guess if you do find me interesting or attractive, and you would like to be a homesteader in a large forest in southern Michigan, and you like a crazy science loving woodsman that creates all sorts of objects, devices, and makes things, and you know, is introverted and doesn't go out and doesn't talk to other people or hang out with people, and you know, just you know, if you're into that, you could leave me your Instagram handle in a comment. This video will achieve maybe 2 views in the next 3 months. No one, and even if I had a viewing, like, it doesn't really fucking matter. No, I'm doomed. Fucking doomed, man. I'm fucking doomed. Well, it's just coffee, but cheers. Fight fascism. Fight evil. See ya.